What's up, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in to the live stream today. I'm glad this is a big day for a lot of fans, a lot of Nintendo fans, gaming fans, all sorts of fans of video games. It is time for the first Nintendo Direct of 2022. I'm ready to go. I got my Super Nintendo shirt on. I'm ready to go. I hope you guys are ready to go as well. I know we got less than about 20 minutes before the Direct starts, and I will try to do my absolute best to try to stay on the internet. So I've kind of optimized some internet settings. I did a little bit of work with some internet settings, some OBS settings, and everything's looking good so far, and I'm liking it. Let's just hope it stays good this way. So anyway, a lot of big stuff coming up. We got the Direct coming in less than 20 minutes. Kind of go over the predictions one last time and see where we go from there. So if you guys wish to check out this video and all of my others, there you go. It got a little bright in here. So, anyway, before we get to the, we'll go through the predictions one last time. So, if you guys want to check out this video and all of my other videos, feel free to do so on my platforms, on Twitter at WillYork_23, Twitch Tuxedo28, and YouTube Will York. All three of those platforms have that text logo in the middle, so it's easy for you guys to find me and recognize where my videos are. So feel free to follow, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff over on my channels. I don't get a lot of viewers and everything, but I try my absolute best to do what I can with streaming despite bad internet settings. So I do thank you guys for watching the streams. You guys can also add me as a friend on the Nintendo Switch with that friend code underneath the Switch logo. I will get a, hopefully I will get a 3DS code soon, so you guys can add me on the 3DS as well. So I'll try to work on a code for that as well. I am also on Discord, so feel free to hit me up on the Discord. That is my Discord user underneath the logo. And I'm also streaming on the Nintendo Switch fans of Pittsburgh and Joplin. I could put up my PlayStation and Xbox codes or users, but I'm like, this is a Nintendo stream. You know, it's a Nintendo stream. I'm not going to bother with that. So that's not coming up in this video. But you can see it on my alert notifications on Restream. So without much further ado, we're going to take a look. One last final look at the Direct predictions. We got about 15 minutes before the stream begins, so got about 15 minutes or so, so we'll quickly fly through a little bit these as much as we can. So Kirby in the Forgotten Land, final trailer and details. I think that's coming in this Direct. The game is over a month away from being released, and last month we got new information about the game and the release date, so I think we're going to see that in this Direct. TMNT Shredder's Revenge release. I think it could be in this Direct, but there is an IGN Fan Fest taking place 1 week from Saturday on the 19th. That's more likely to get shown off there. I don't think it's a possibility that the release date could be announced in this Direct, but I kind of doubt it at this point. So we'll see. Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. I think that's going to be in this Direct. They're talking about summer 2022 for the release of the expansion pack for the expansion of Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. And especially since it's been on the Switch for almost a year exclusively, it will come to PC later this year. So I think we're going to see Sunbreak getting a release announcement. Fall Guys, I think that's going to get an announcement in this trailer. That's my hopeful. It's one of those I personally hope so versus it's actually going to happen. That and one Direct year ago, we got the announcement of Fall Guys coming to Switch. I personally think that they're going to get Fall Guys on the Switch. A 3DS game ported to the Switch, good possibility. I really want to see Tomodachi Life on there. Last year we got Miitopia ported, remade on Switch, so it's a good possibility. Project Triangle Strategy, they're actually talking about it right now on the Nintendo Treehouse Live, which I had no idea they were doing a Treehouse Live at this moment. So, Project Triangle Strategy, we could get another little trailer or little information thing, a little synopsis. Wind Waker Twilight Princess HD ports, a lot of rumors rumbling saying that they're going to come as a dual pack. It could come out this year, potentially if Breath of the Wild 2 if Breath of the Wild 2 is delayed. We'll see. Amiibo showing up. I think we're going to get new Amiibo showing up. There's been talks with Amiibo compatibility with the new Kirby game. The Smash Bros. Amiibos for Min Min and Steve are going to come out this spring. We could see what the Amiibos are coming out this summer. So, yeah. More 64 and Sega Genesis games. I think we'll probably get a couple. We haven't had any Genesis games ever since the expansion pack came out. We've been slowly getting new 64 games coming out online every month. So, we had Paper Mario in December, Banjo-Kazooie last month, and this month is Majora's Mask. We don't know what March is going to bring. They could announce that. We'll see. But for Sega Genesis, haven't seen Sega Genesis yet. Then a new Mario Sports game with the 2022 release. I think it's a possibility. There's rumblings about a new Mario Sports game. I hope it's baseball. A lot of people are really hoping for soccer, like the Mario Striker series. I think that's more likely than baseball, but we'll see what happens. It's a Nintendo Direct. It's a free-for-all. Line 3, I think this one's most likely to be happening. Splatoon 3 trailers detail release. If I had my skip theory, it would not be in this trailer. It would not be in this Direct because it was in the last one. But I'm going to forsake. Part of me is going to want to forsake Splatoon skip theory. Well, say Splatoon 3 will be in the Direct. That's my big guess. A Nintendo Switch game ported as Cloud Edition. I think we're going to get an announcement on that. We got a lot of Cloud Edition stuff coming up with Dying Light 2 coming out in May. And next week is the Kingdom Hearts Collection Cloud Edition coming out on Switch. Free space, it's free. One last announcement. The one last announcement thing. Anything goes on that. It could be anything. It's going to be something at least unannounced. Or something with the 2023 release. It's got to be at the end of the trailer. It's got to be at the end of the Direct. The one last announcement. New Donkey Kong game for the Switch. There's been rumblings about new Donkey Kong and worked in development by the same team that did Super Mario Odyssey. We'll see what happens on that. Fourth line, Switch Finger Snap. That's going to be a given. I mean, it takes some of the basic elements of a Direct, and you pick out the obvious. Advance Wars 1 and 2 remake trailer details and release. They covered that in the first portion of the Nintendo Treehouse Live. We'll probably get a little more on that in the Direct. And the release date has been leaked. They had not officially announced it, but it will be officially announced in this Direct. So I think that's going to get crossed off. That is same with Project Triangle Strategy, which is just called Triangle Strategy now. Nintendo GameCube for Switch Online. I don't think it's likely in this Direct, but anything, like I said, anything is possible. I really want to see some more GameCube games on Switch Online, or more likely on the Switch. Mini trailer game shown off. I think that's going to be likely, just kind of little bit by bit by bit. And I'm going to try my best to keep up with announcements. I got a blank piece of paper. Get ready to write. February Nintendo Direct 2022. So, officially written down. It's ready to roll. We got about 10 minutes until the official presentation begins. I got the video loaded, but of course, running through these final predictions. Let's finish off. Sequel to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild details. It's possible we could get this. A lot of people are hoping for this. If we stuck with my skip theory, it will make an appearance on here because it made the announcement at E3, skipped the September Direct, and could come back here. That is if Skip's theory works. So I'm a little up in the air about my skip theory right now. If you guys want to know more about that, I did make a video over a month ago about skip theory, so feel free to check that out on my YouTube channel. Indie games shown off. Obviously, we're probably going to get some indie games shown off. A lot of people are wanting the Hollow Knight Silk Song. I think that could get shown off here. It is still an indie game. Third-party timed exclusive. There's a rumor about a Resident Evil Switch exclusive. There is rumors about that. So we'll see what that happens. And this one was leaked earlier this week with Batman Arkham Trilogy being ported on the Switch. I told you guys that story about me. My only experience with that was playing one of the games at Best Buy, and that was a demo. And I got in trouble for it, and this was when I was younger. So anyway, if this comes true, I'm definitely going to pick this up because the combat looks really good in that one. Another big one, this could be part of that one last announcement. The thing about the one last announcement is it could be anything for either this year or next year. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 announcement, 2022 release. I'll still count if it's a 2023 release at this point. And then we have the Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope release. They did announce in E3 2021 from Ubisoft's Forward that Mario plus Rabbids is getting the sequel. It was actually leaked earlier on that day before the presentation, but it's still a Switch exclusive, and it's going to come out in 2022. So these are my absolute final Nintendo Direct predictions. You want to hear me harp more about all these predictions that I've made in yesterday's video, head on over to all the platforms that I've mentioned, like Twitter and YouTube and Twitch and Facebook and Discord and all that fun stuff. So, without much further ado, we're going to go ahead and pop this up. Of course, there's no audio, no sound right now. So anyway, and the free spot is, of course, free. So what I'll need to do, just need to get ready for my cross off, and then I'll just have to look closely and see which one it is. So we'll just hang out here for a little bit. Stream's looking pretty good so far. I'm excited about that. Stream's looking pretty good from what I'm seeing. I'm thrilled. I'm glad my internet settings are working. I watched a couple of YouTube videos earlier this afternoon. It tells me, you know, I have a bunch of people, professionals, saying, you know, how they do their setup. So I thought, I'd try it. I'll give it a shot and see what happens. And so far, it's looking pretty good. And if you guys want to talk with me for a little bit about what games you want to see announced in this Direct, anything you want to see come out in 2022, 2023, favorite games, anything like that, let me know. Keep in chat with me, guys, until we get to the official Direct. Of course, we are less than 10 minutes away. I am excited. I am stoked. So, one big note. I want to thank over on Twitter, Kelsey Harrison, for liking the tweet, the notification tweet about hitting me up on the platforms. Thank you for liking the tweet. And again, check her out on Twitter. That is Kelsey Harrison. Thank you very much on Twitter for seeing the notification and liking it. So that's a big plus. So anyway, we'll just chill around here for a little bit and see what happens. Hopefully we will get going with the Direct soon. So if you, here's what I'll probably do while I'm waiting. I will put in my top 3 most likely announcements to be in this Direct. So first one, I think most likely Splatoon 3 details and release. So that's my top number 1 right now, is the Splatoon 3 details and release. I think we're going to get more about it, and they said more information in 2022. I think that's the most likely that we're going to get. I think that's most likely going to come true in this Direct. My number 2 most likely to be in this Direct. I'm going to go with the... I think it's likely we will get the sequel to Breath of the Wild 2. I think we're going to get that. I think it is likely. And the third, which is the least likely out of all my 3, Fall Guys Switch release date. Again, that is my top 3. So for what I'm expecting to be announced on this, 1 and 2 I'd say are most likely. 3 is not. It's still my very high hopeful one, but we'll see what happens in this Direct. So we got a couple of minutes, so feel free to just kind of hang around, chat. Let me see if I can get some music going for you guys. I'm gonna try to see if I can add some. While I'm in the middle of this, I'm going to try to go to music. We'll try to look for some. Let's try this one. Got some music going. Let me this is nice. I forgot how much I like this one. And if you guys are wanting to know where a lot of the music stuff comes from, it is from a copyright-free music subscription, which Epidemic Sound is what it's called. For $15 a month, you can get access to as much non-licensed music as you want. You can add it to your streams as long as you connect your YouTube channels and your Twitch channels, everything like that. You won't get hit with copyright strikes on your channels. So yeah, feel free to give that a chance if you're a streamer and you want to add some music to your library to, you know, kind of expand your horizons a little bit. So this song is called, well, I think it's called Sea of Space, which is really nice. So we are about a couple of minutes away. So once we get going on the direct, I will stop the music. Let's turn this down a little bit. Alright, we are less than 1 minute away. We're going to stop the music. We're going to get going. So let's see what we got in this Nintendo Direct. So we should be getting very, very close to beginning this direct. Should be coming up any moment now. I know I have a clock that's a couple seconds behind, and this one is right on time, so we'll see where we go with that. All right, we are officially going. Here we go. Yep, due to COVID, expect delays. Alright. Stuff's good. Let's watch. Alright, what do we got? What's first? Oh, the buffer. I apologize, guys. I thought I was doing pretty good until that started. That kind of looks like Fire Emblem. There was a lot of rumor stuff about Fire Emblem. I should have thought this was going to be likely. Come on. Alright. I'll get there, guys. I'll get there. I might have to close the chat. Alright. Here we go. Oh, man, it was going good. It was going good for a little bit. I apologize, guys. I thought I had good internet settings. I thought I fixed it a lot where I can do good. This was what I was afraid of. The buffer. Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Buffer.
The cycle of this world, I will not allow it to perish with you.
I know I'm going to be behind like the other people, but I honestly don't care. I'm just going to watch this.
I seek to destroy the irrational
Looks
power
like another
structure
Mosu style. 3 Hopes. It kind of looks like a follow-up to 3 Houses.
that shackles Fodlan.
And it's a Mosu style.
If the kingdom is ever to part ways with our bloody past, this is the path we must walk.
I'm sorry, guys. I really
have
am.
ambitions, Edelgard. Real ones.
Will you sit around and wait for a miracle? Or will you help me seize control of my fate?
We shall fight. We shall survive. And we shall win a glorious future for Fodlan.
And now that I know, I won't make the same mistake again.
Revenge is not a thing you take for someone else. You seek revenge to slake your rage and heal your wounded heart. I know you are prepared to do whatever that you must.
Oh, that's coming out this year. That's a summer release. Interesting way to start the direct.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Alright.
What you just saw was the trailer for the Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes game.
3 Hopes.
We hope you'll look forward to a different
hope.
story set in the same universe as Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's a Mosu style game.
Let's see the first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Alright, headlines. Here we go.
The Orange Star Nation needs you.
Looks like Advance Wars. Yep.
We've got more intel on the Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp game.
Alright, count that. That
In
is
the
my
first campaign,
2-2.
Advance Wars, you'll advise a colorful cast of
4-2.
commanding officers and use their abilities in vibrant turn-based battles. Each commanding officer is now voiced, bringing even more charm to these characters.
You're gonna get hurt.
I see right through your plans.
Another full campaign awaits in Advance Wars 2 Black Hole Rising. More commanding officers and more diverse terrain can be leveraged for additional
I'm
tactical
going ahead writing all this
opportunities,
stuff down.
like blasting through pipelines to cross into enemy territory. In both campaigns, you can
I'm
fast
honestly
forward
not going to
gameplay
hit
and
this
reset
one.
your
It
turns
does not
for a
appeal that
smoother
much to me,
tactical
but
experience.
I'm okay with that.
Flex your strategic muscles outside of both campaigns with additional modes. Go for high scores in the War Room. Create and share custom maps in the Design Room. Or battle
And these are
friends
remakes of the
and
Game Boy
frenemies
games, so-
in local and online multiplayer. Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp marches onto the Nintendo Switch system
That has been
April 8th.
leaked.
Pre-orders are available now on
Pre-order
Nintendo
now.
eShop. Explore an infinite universe.
An infinite universe. What do you got?
In No Man's Sky, every star is the light of a distant sun,
Ah, No Man's Sky. I think that was previously
each
announced.
orbited by planets teeming with life. Travel to planets of your choosing in this infinite, procedurally generated universe. Here, you'll discover extraordinary lands and creatures that have never been seen before and may never be seen again. To survive, you must craft your own tools and even your own place to live. In this living and breathing universe, trade convoys travel between stars. Factions vie for territory. pirates hunt unwary travelers, and the authorities are ever watchful. Your journey may be fraught with danger.
Maybe.
Actions have consequences. Traitor, fighter, explorer. How will you live in this universe?
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky lands
Available
on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Alright. Oh, okay, that's the Mario sports game. Woo, it's the Return of the Strikers. There we go. Count that out. That is number 25. Oh boy, we got a new Mario Soccer game. Oh, some fans are losing their they're going bonkers right now for this. I knew soccer was more likely. Mario Strikers Battle League.
Prepare for Strike, a 5-on-5 sport like soccer that's way heavy on offense. Aim for goals by...
Oh, the buffer. At least I got this a reaction. Hey, it's the return of Mario Strikers, and a lot of fans who are fans of the series,
passing to teammates,
they're going nuts.
As well as by using tackles, items, and
gotta let it catch up a little. I don't care if it buffers. I just want to be able to catch a reaction. So, honestly, if I
crushing special shots.
Honestly, if I wanted to do a full-blown reaction without buffering and all that, I would have waited till tomorrow and do a delayed reaction. I'm like, no, I'm going to get this for real. Hopefully my internet stuff will probably get better before E3. Hopefully. But, good test. I'm doing pretty stable right now, so. So just kind of give it a little bit of time. Come on, Internet. I apologize, guys. I apologize. It's just not wanting to... There it goes.
The main rule in this sport is to rule the...
Let me see. And I've got a lot of work to catch up on. Hopefully...
the field. Try to score more goals than your opponents. There are two things to keep in mind that'll help you with your strategies. First, the gear you equip. It changes not only your appearance, but also your stats like speed, strength, and pass accuracy. Customize as you see fit. Second, the Hyper Strike. To activate this shot, grab an orb when it appears on...
Oh, of course. Got a buffer again.
On the field.
There you go.
And charge it while your opponents are distracted. Hit the net, and you'll score not one, but 2 goals.
Oh boy.
Up to 8 players, 4 players on each team can compete against each other on one Nintendo Switch system.
Oh wow. I know, I apologize for the buffer.
In addition to individual matches, online play will have an online club mode. Join an in-game club and compete for placement in the rankings. Up to 20 players can join a club, so create your own and invite friends and family to play alongside you. Or join an existing one owned by other players. Try to become the world's top club. With items.
Why do I feel like this is going to be a May release?
And hyper strikes. Anything goes on this field.
Oh, it's
Mario
a June.
Strikers
June
Battle
10th.
League launches on Nintendo Switch June 10th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Wow. Okay.
The latest iteration of the Mario Strikers series is coming to Nintendo Switch. We hope you're excited for this anything goes battle soccer game.
Oh yeah.
Next, please take a look at this.
All right, what do we got? It's a helicopter. And it's Splatoon 3. Here we go. We got Splatoon 3 details. Well, I mean, I wish I could count it all, but I'm going to just go ahead and count it. I think we're going to get Splatoon 3 detailed release and everything. I knew this was most likely. Oh boy, that's an obelisk. The fish stick? The flipper flopper. Oh boy. Egg throw. I realized what my internet issue was. I wasn't connected to one of the extenders. So, Splatoon 3 Salmon Run next wave.
That was the trailer for the co-op mode in the Splatoon 3 game, the next wave of Salmon Run. A giant salmonid, one that's never been seen before, was also spotted at the end of the trailer. Will the Inklings and Octolings ink or swim? Splatoon 3 will launch this summer.
Summer
We hope you'll look
2022.
forward to future updates. Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch
Alright,
headlines.
more headlines. Well, we got a release period, so Summer 2022 is going to be good.
Bonzers at the ready.
Bonzers at the ready. What do we got?
A full remake
Front
of the
Mission.
first Front Mission game is storming onto Nintendo Switch. In this tactical RPG, you'll pilot weaponized machines called Vanzers and lead your battalion to victory.
Another remake.
Gain the upper hand in battle by aiming for enemy parts to destroy. Mix and match various weapons and parts to customize your Vanzer. Uncover the great storyline of this classic when Front Mission 1 Remake launches on Nintendo Switch this summer. And in the future, the sequel, Front Mission 2 Remake, will also launch on Nintendo Switch.
Front Mission 2.
Get set for a high-octane Disney and Pixar combat racer.
What?
From the creators of the Asphalt series comes
Disney
rip-roaring
Speedstorm.
racing action across Disney and Pixar-inspired racetracks. Race as a legendary roster of characters on high-speed circuits, using each one's special abilities to battle for victory across the finish line. Choose Mickey Mouse for symphonic speed, Sully for monstrous power, or Mulan
Come on. You were working just good.
for explosive maneuvers. Each racer also possesses powerful ultimate skills.
So it's
perfect
Disney
for
version
turning
of
the
Mario
tables
Kart.
At the last second. Disney Speedstorm is a free-to-play game with new seasons added regularly, bringing more
Buffer. I know. Sorry, guys.
exciting Disney and Pixar characters, circuits, karts, and more. Plus, enjoy cross-platform play as well as split-screen and online multiplayer modes. Disney Speedstorm races onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
Available summer.
Dive into these
classic franchises on
classic
Nintendo
franchises
Switch?
on
What do we
Nintendo
got?
Switch. Unleash the power of the Force in this classic Star Wars action-adventure. As Darth Vader's
Star
secret
Wars:
apprentice.
The Force Unleashed.
You'll use devastating force powers and lightsaber combos as you hunt down Jedi Masters
I didn't think this was a game back out on the Wii.
on iconic planets. Upgrade abilities like Force Grip and Force Repulse, then combine them for even more destructive combos. Use button controls or opt for motion controls enhanced from the original Wii version.
That's what I thought. This was on the Wii.
You can also duel locally with a friend to determine who is the galaxy's most powerful Jedi.
I'm loving that they're bringing these
Star
over.
Wars: The Force Unleashed launches on Nintendo Switch April 20th.
April 20th. All right.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. The complete saga of legendary
And Ezio Collection.
assassin Ezio Auditore da Firenze awaits in 3 critically acclaimed assassin.
This was
Creed
announced
games.
over a month ago.
Explore Renaissance Italy and 16th century Constantinople.
This comes out next week, and I can't wait to get my hands on
with
this.
historical figures and discover secrets of the Creed. Across 3 games, 2 bonus short films, and DLC. Plus, take advantage of enhanced features for the Nintendo Switch system on the go, including touchscreen controls, HD Rumble, and optimized on-screen display.
Stan's been winning this for a long time, and they're
the
getting it
Ezio
next week.
Collection launches on Nintendo Switch February 17th.
1 week tomorrow.
Pilot mobile suits in dynamic action RPG battles. Strange
SD Gundam
incidents
Battle
called
Alliance.
breaks are occurring across the Gundam universe. Find out what's causing them and restore the proper timeline. You'll lead 3 mobile suits in battle. Enhance each suit with parts to improve their power. You can also battle alongside friends in online co-op multiplayer. SD Gundam Battle Alliance launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
2022 release.
Two Worlds Cross
Two
in the
Worlds
triumphant
Cross.
return of this RPG classic.
An RPG classic, huh?
A remaster of the acclaimed
Chrono
RPG
Cross.
Chrono Cross is coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
Remaster.
One fateful day, the protagonist Surge wanders into an alternate world.
Oh,
Though
RPG
it
fans
somewhat
are
resembles
losing their
his
minds.
homeworld, he finds that he no longer exists here. How did this happen?
And of course, Chrono Cross is
What is this mysterious
owned by
another
Square
world?
Enix.
Travel back and forth between both worlds.
You'll have to forgive me for the buffering, guys. I know. Not the best internet around, but I do what I can.
Worlds to unravel the story. Over 40 characters can join your party.
Ooh, that's a lot of characters. I know I'm a little behind on the on everything else happening live right now, but that's okay. I'm here for all of it, so. But yeah, it's a big one. You get a remastered version of Chrono Cross coming. That's a big one. I'm trying to see if there's anything. I think we got a finger snap, didn't he? I don't know.
Depending on the choices you make, the allies who accompany you and the endings that trigger will differ. A number of improvements have been made to this remaster, like the ability to turn off enemy encounters and a newly enhanced soundtrack. Plus, Radical Dreamers, originally released on the Satellaview, is included. Experience the origins of Chrono Cross in this text-based adventure. Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers Edition, dashes and slashes its way onto Nintendo Switch April 7th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
And Kirby. Of course, we gotta have Kirby. I'm actually looking forward to this game. This thing looks really good. Well, hopefully get to see more of it once the buffering stops. Oh, you can eat the bug! Oh, he's in the car! Oh, Kirby can stomach anything! Huh?
It's Kirby's latest unforgettable 3D platforming adventure.
Yeah, 3D
Kirby
platform.
and the Forgotten Land. It all takes place in a mysterious world with an unusual mix of nature and civilization. To rescue the kidnapped Waddle Dees, Kirby sets off on a new adventure. Introducing Mouthful
Mode.
Inhale a car to zoom around.
Oh my gosh. Yes. An arcade
machine to attack with juice cans.
Cone?
Or become a piercing cone.
What? Even traffic's got their own
With
use.
Mouthful Mode, new actions will be available for Kirby depending on the object he inhales.
Right?
Enjoy exploring with new moves different from copy abilities. Kirby can even weaponize a mouthful of water, like this.
Yeah, you get a little sunshine in there.
As Kirby rescues Waddle Dees, Waddle Dee Town will continue to grow, and more resources will become available.
Wow.
At Waddle Dee's weapon shop, familiar copy abilities can be evolved.
Okay. That's just a cutter.
Evolve copy abilities to expand Kirby's range of attacks.
Okay, a lot of people are going to be looking forward to Kirby. And I'm one of these people. I'm not a huge fan for Kirby, but this is probably one game I could really get into.
Will also change Kirby's appearance and make him even more powerful.
Toy Hammer?
Some copy abilities may have stronger evolved forms.
Huh. Ooh, the dragon.
A new adventure awaits. Our Pink Puffball. Who are the Beast Pack? What are these enemies trying to do?
The Beast Pack.
Can Kirby restore peace to this world? Kirby and the Forgotten Land launches on the Nintendo Switch system March 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Alright.
That was Kirby and the Forgotten Land, launching later next month. Please look forward to its release.
Oh yeah.
Let's take a look at some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
More headlines. And the finger snap. MLB The Show!
バッターの大谷翔平
Hey
です。
Shohei!
ピッチャーの大谷翔平です。任天堂
This
スイッ
was
チ上で
announced last
今回
week.
初めて MLB ダショー22が楽しめるようになりました。それではこちらをご覧ください。
Hey, we got
right, Otani-san. MLB The Show is coming to Nintendo Switch. That means you can play modes like Road to the Show and Diamond Dynasty on your Nintendo Switch.
I'm looking forward to this one.
You can even play Exhibition with a single Joy-Con controller.
Oh,
with
wow. That's cool. No, I'm totally looking forward to this.
You can also earn and use content on any platform where
I'm so looking forward to this
MLB
one.
The Show 22 is available. And take your progress on the go with you
I'm definitely getting this.
on Nintendo Switch. Have friends that play MLB The Show 22 online matches on other consoles? No need to worry. You can invite them.
Yeah, this will be
and
Clark's
play
platform. Launches on April 5th. Nintendo Switch pre-orders available now on the eShop. I got my pre-order in.
I knew you were a true two-way player, but this is ridiculous.
This is.
Sheesh.
You're gonna
Game
have your hands
collections.
full of games with these collections.
Ooh, what do we got?
3
Kingdom Hearts. All right. That comes out next week.
Kingdom Hearts collections are almost here. From Kingdom Hearts to Kingdom Hearts
I was not expecting
3
this to be in the direct.
and the Remind DLC. Every entry is coming to Nintendo Switch as cloud versions that
Yeah.
can be played while connected to the internet.
Yeah, that's a
Relive.
problem. That's going to be a
Or
big
get to know
problem.
these heart-filled adventures alongside Sora, Donald, Goofy, and more for the first time in TV, tabletop, or handheld mode.
I just wish they were a
Kingdom
little
Hearts
more native.
Intragram Masterpiece for Cloud, containing all 3 game collections, soars onto Nintendo Switch tomorrow.
Oh, that's tomorrow.
Each collection's cloud version will also
Yeah,
be
tomorrow's the 10th.
individually available on Nintendo eShop. Klonoa is coming to Nintendo Switch. Across dreamy side-scrolling levels, you'll run, jump, and hover, while firing wind bullets to grab and throw enemies. Use each level's surroundings to your advantage.
So we got this Klonoa
Also,
connection.
Klonoa 2 is included. Take on these great adventures when Klonoa Fantasy Reverie Series launches on Nintendo Switch July 8th.
July 8th.
We're so glad you're here.
We're so glad you're here.
Come here often. Either
Portal.
way, you're in for a puzzling treat.
Companion
In these award-winning games, the portal gun is your key to surviving imprisonment in a mysterious lab. Create portals and warp to other areas to find cake? Still unconfirmed. You can pass through portals, and so can cubes, lasers, and robots with unnerving levels of personality. The sequel adds in local, online, and split-screen multiplayer modes, and that part's no lie. Neither is the sentient robot monitoring your every move when Portal Companion Collection warps onto Nintendo Switch this year.
And
a classic comes alive.
A classic is coming alive. Legend is alive. Live by live. I guess that's what it is. It looks like RPG.
Previously unreleased outside of Japan, the RPG Live Alive makes its overseas debut, now in HD 2D. Multiple stories featuring different protagonists and time periods await. The order in which you tackle them is up to you. Prehistory. A tribesman comes of age in a world without words. The Wild West. A wanderer with a bounty on his head fights for his life. Imperial China. A kung fu master searches for a worthy successor. Twilight of Edo, Japan. A shinobi undertakes an important secret mission. Present day. A martial artist strives to become the strongest there ever was. The near future. A youth with psychic powers takes a stand against evil. The distant future. A newly built robot is swept up in a tragedy in space. What other stories are on the horizon?
You will repay my loyalty in death!
Live Alive
July 22.
launches on Nintendo Switch July 22nd.
Pre-orders
begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Alright.
How was that? Next up is this.
Oh, there's rumors on this.
It's a new
Nintendo
iteration of the
Switch
Wii Sports series. Nintendo Switch Sports.
Ooh.
Please take a look.
Alright, what do we got?
Here are the sports included in the Nintendo Switch Sports game. You might recognize these 3 from past Wii Sports games.
Tennis.
Tennis. Rally by gently swinging the Joy-Con controller at the right time.
Oh, why am I getting serious Wii vibes here?
Bowling.
Oh,
Roll the ball
ooh.
straight ahead or give it a little curve. And Chambara. Knock your opponent off the platform while attacking and defending. Plus, 3 additional sports are joining the lineup.
Looks like
Soccer. Use a gigantic ball to make dynamic plays. Enjoy matches with Joy-Con controllers to shoot and perform diving headers. By attaching a Joy-Con controller to the leg strap accessory
this is a good
included with
way
the
to get some
physical version of
exercise.
the game, you can play
Oh, that's cool. Well, as soon as the buffer stops.
shootout mode
There you
with
go.
intuitive kicking motions. Badminton.
Ah, badminton.
Control your shots left and right while keeping the shuttlecock in the air.
Yeah, people chuckle at that
Unleash
name, but
powerful
it's
smash
the real
shots to
name.
gain the upper hand. Finally, volleyball.
Volleyball.
Use a Joy-Con controller to serve, bump, set, and spike the ball.
They're going all out this year for Switch. Switch people are going to eat good.
The game supports local play with family and friends on one Nintendo Switch system, as well as online play across all sports.
Okay.
Play against friends online, or opt for random matchmaking. The more you win, the tougher the players you'll face. Try taking on this challenge.
How was that? Since I'm already here, I'd like to show you some gameplay of one of the newly added sports, volleyball.
Mr. Takahashi!
Hey, Takahashi!
Hello there, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi from Nintendo.
Wow, Mr. Koizumi, I can see you're ready to play. All right, I'll play some volleyball online together with Mr. Koizumi. Do you have your wrist strap ready?
Yes, of course. I've got plenty of space around me as well.
This is going to be behind. It is 4:35 my
let's
time.
start.
The direct should
We'll be
be over in
including
real
some live
time, but we're going to keep
commentary throughout our
going.
match.
All right. Oh, we're doing this? Volleyball, a newly added sport in Nintendo Switch Sports. What can we expect today from the Takahashi Koizumi team?
I imagine they pre-recorded this ahead of time, like they
It's
do.
Koizumi to serve, with Takahashi up front. We begin with Koizumi serving. How will the opposing team react? Takahashi makes the block.
Do we really need the play-by-play here? I guess we do.
Another one's coming. Koizumi saves it. A setup in the air, and here comes the spike. The other team saves it and fights back.
Oh, that's a little too hot.
And they score. Takahashi didn't quite get it in time. All right, well, it's okay. It's okay. The game's not over. Now the other team serves. Koizumi receives it. Takahashi sets it up. And Koizumi spikes.
But they block.
But it goes right toward the opponent. Here's another attack. Now's their chance.
Are they gonna get it?
They get the ball. And with the setup from Koizumi, Takahashi scores. They got a point with that fierce spike.
Whew, that still looks like a lot of work.
Let's stop our match here.
After all, we were in the middle of a presentation.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be leaving now.
Woo! Whoa.
That was an introduction to Nintendo Switch Sports. The game launches April 29. We're planning a free update in the summer that allows you to play soccer matches with a Joy-Con controller and the leg strap accessory. You can use the accessory to play shootout mode at launch. In addition, we're also planning a second free update this fall that lets you enjoy golf.
Golf update. There you go.
And now, a request to everyone. To help ensure that you can all enjoy playing online, we'll be having an online playtest before the game launches to evaluate various technical aspects. We'd definitely like to ask for your help with this. The online playtest will only be available for players with an active Nintendo Switch Online membership on the dates shown on screen.
Okay,
an
online playtest.
Please visit the official Nintendo website for more details.
So, return to the sports format.
Thank you. That's all I have for now about Nintendo Switch Sports.
Okay.
I hope you're looking forward to this game. Let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
All right, headlines. Here we go. And then, of course, finger snap.
Get those taiko drumming skills ready. The latest Taiko no Tatsujin game is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. Set in Omiko City, the sacred town for taiko drums, you'll strive to become a taiko master, along with brand new character Kumo-kyun. Drum to dozens of boppin' beats, including Megalovania, Gurenge, Feel Special, and Racing into the Night. And that's not all.
No thanks.
An orchestral version of the main theme from The Legend of Zelda is included.
Okay, now that's cool.
76 songs total.
Ooh, 76 songs.
Plus, take advantage of a practice mode to replay sections of songs as many times as you'd like. New modes have also been added for everyone to enjoy. Put on a live concert with up to 4 players in Donchen Band. Or face off against each other in Great Drum Toy War. Drum to your heart's content when Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythm Festival launches on Nintendo Switch this year. Plus, a paid in-game subscription service that gives you access to over 500 songs will be available at launch. What's new with these Nintendo Switch games?
Ooh, looks like a...
The brand new tactical RPG game, Triangle Strategy, is almost here. The protagonist, Sarah Noah, and his allies will be engulfed in the conflict among 3 nations. Your choices and conviction will determine their fate.
Hey, we're close to a bingo.
As Lord of House Wolford, I solemnly swear an oath by which all future lords shall be bound. I will never turn my back.
And the buffer, do-do-do-do-do.
And the promise of a better world.
I got this.
A new demo playable to the end of Chapter 3 will be available on Nintendo eShop later today. Save data from the demo can be transferred to the full game once purchased. More
Cuphead, delicious last course.
Cuphead action awaits in the paid DLC, Cuphead, the delicious last course.
Of course, that's gonna come out.
You'll explore a brand new Inkwell Isle. Defeat a bevy of new bosses with wild personalities and even wilder attacks.
Of course, I just wrote down Cuphead D.L.C, standing for the delicious last course. And introducing Chalice. And of course, the Cuphead series comes out later this month. I think next week is when it comes out.
Chalice is a new playable character. Take down fearsome foes with her double jumps.
Oh, she's got double jumps. Nice.
Dodges, and more.
Oh, she dodges?
The delicious last course wallops its way onto Nintendo Switch June 30th.
June 30.
A free update is coming to the
Metroid
Dread game. All it takes is one hit. Even from this. Getting hit even once causes a game over in the
it's a master mode
difficulty.
Dread mode.
Can you face this new challenge?
One hit and it's over.
And for players new to the Metroid series, take advantage of increased recovery with the newly added Rookie Mode difficulty.
Oh, Rookie Mode.
This free update launches later today. A second free update in April will add a Boss Rush mode, in which you'll battle bosses continuously, one at a time. Something's bound for Nintendo Switch.
It's Earthbound! Oh boy! Wow, people are losing their minds. It's Earthbound! Wow, people they're losing their minds. And earlier today, they saw that the creator of the Mother series retweeted about this direct. Wicked now, I've had a thought, all the Smash Bros. Characters have at least one game on Nintendo Switch. All of them except for Fire Emblem, F-Zero and Mother. Well, now we can confirm that F-Zero's the only one left. Is this... Wow, Earthbound, yeah?
Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings will be added to Nintendo Switch Online later
today. That's a big one. No wonder that they have schedule maintenance too for this. Ooh, Zombie Army Dead. Oh, it looks like it's our mini trailer. Getsa Fumadin. That's our mini trailer. Demon Slayer. I'm writing down these things. This is our mini trailer. Oh, hang on. Lego Brawls. So Lego's getting into the Smash Bros, huh? Let's see, our mini trailer is at 4-4. 2 Point Campus. I'll have to come back and write down when the others.
What did you think?
Oh, yeah.
Here's some news for Mario Kart fans.
Mario Kart!
Many of you have been enjoying the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game since its launch in 2017. So, we've been working on remastering select courses from across the Mario Kart series, and we'll be releasing them as paid downloadable content.
What?
Please take a look at
It's
this
not Mario Kart 9, but it'll do. Remastered courses coming to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Holy cow. Okay. Wow. 5 years after the first one came, Deluxe Edition came out on Switch, we're getting new DLC courses. That's insane. Like, can you really do that? I mean, the answer is yes. Got new courses. Wow.
Paid DLC courses will be coming to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Well, what are these courses?
This is the Mario
Booster Course Pass.
Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass. You may recognize some
Oh, yeah.
courses from past Mario Kart games.
Oh, yeah. Remastered from across the series. Alright.
8 courses will be released at a time over 6 waves.
Whoa! 48 courses?
48 additional courses we plan on releasing by the end of 2023.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of courses. There's no Mario Kart 9. Not when they're keeping 8 going with DLC waves like this. There's no Mario Kart 9.
Courses such as Coconut Mall.
Coconut Mall? Okay.
Choco Mountain.
Choco Mountain, that's a good one. Oh, I love me some Choco Mountain. And especially since it's from 64. Yes. I mean, Choco Mountain's hard, but it's a good
and
one.
Tokyo Blur will be
Oh, that's from
included in
that's from
wave.
Tour. That's from the mobile version. That's from the mobile game. Wow.
Of course, you can play these courses locally and online.
Ah.
The first wave of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass
25
will
bucks?
launch March 18th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. You can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost.
Part of the
with
expansion
Nintendo
pack?
Switch Online Plus
Yes!
expansion pack
No
membership.
additional pack!
Or
No additional...
purchase the Mario Kart
Yes!
8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass on its own.
Ha! I already got the expansion pack. No need to spend money.
How was that?
That was great.
I hope you're looking forward to the additional courses in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This next segment will be our last announcement.
One last announcement.
Please take a look.
Alright, 3-4.
Fighting in order to live, and living to fight. That's the way of our world.
Is this Xenoblade? It's looking like it.
Tell me!
Yes, that's Xenoblade!
You to side with them!
We're fighting because there are enemies to kill.
I refuse to.
That's Xenoblade. I could recognize that.
I saw this coming.
You're not enemies now.
Fine for you, isn't it? All that time you've got.
You could try to move forwards again.
How can our lives be so snuffing little?
Wow, this is going to be a big year
They're
for
not your
Nintendo
friends
games.
anymore. They're his fuel.
Oh yeah, there's some sword match. These RPG fans are losing now.
Pierced by a great sword.
This looks like Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Or
It's the only way you're gonna defeat
is it Xenoblade Chronicles
the
X?
real enemy.
It is one of the few Wii U games not on Switch.
Life is lost. I won't let you soldier it all alone.
What good filling up these flickering clocks?
Is this 3 or is this X?
It'll never replace the friends we've lost.
The flame clock, it has to go.
Ouroboros abhor this world. They must be erased without a trace.
I crossed off as 3, but it could be X. I'm like, I jumped the gun on that one. Xenoblade Chronicles. Three. Okay. There were a lot of rumors and rumblings going in for it, and now it's been confirmed. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I don't know my Xenoblade, so... September 2022.
The story of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 ties together
no
the
bingo
features
this
of the
time,
world
guys.
depicted in Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and it will launch this September. I hope you'll look forward to it. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
Wow, we didn't get any Zelda? Wow. Okay. Whoops, sorry. Wrong camera. Okay. Wow. Let me get the music back on. Wow, that was a good direct. That was pretty good. So, I got a bunch of notes. As you guys can see on my prediction board, as you guys can see, I got a lot of stuff wrong. I got a lot of things wrong on that. So, wow. I guess, well, we can count the Kingdom Hearts. It was announced as a Cloud Edition, so we'll count that. I wasn't planning on it, but that is number 3-2. Looking at the stuff and making sure I have, let's see. I'm looking, no timed exclusive, didn't see much of indie games, or Breath of the Wild. So, no bingo this time. But I'm going to hop back up on camera real quick. Wow. A lot of stuff has been announced, and the biggest one for me, and the one I'm excited about, is the Mario Kart 8 one. I mean, the fact that that came out about 5 years ago, that game came out about 5 years ago, and you all thought that, everybody thought that was done. And then they announced today, like, oh yeah, we got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, we got new tracks coming, and we got 48 tracks for $25, and all the way through 2023. I'm like, wow. But it makes sense. Smash Bros. Is done. How else is Nintendo going to keep that money rolling? Simple. Make more courses and put them on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Because that is the most popular Switch game ever since Mario Kart 8 Deluxe came out on the Switch. And the good news is, it's part of the Nintendo Switch Online pack. So that means if you have the pack expansion like I do, no additional charge. I'm like, yes, I already have it. If I'm looking through these other announcement stuff, they got a lot of stuff that I wasn't expecting, but a lot of other stuff that wasn't expecting at all. It's just a lot of interesting stuff, but I thought that was a pretty good direct. And I do apologize if you guys were tuning in, watching, all the buffering and stuff. Again, I try to do the best I can. I got a reaction. Wow. The other big one was Earthbound coming to Switch Online. That's a big one for RPG fans. That's a big one going on right there. Of course, there's still no Mother 3 on localization, and people are wanting that one really bad. But hey, we got two of them on Nintendo Switch. And I was thinking, I'm like, for Smash Bros, like, you got at least one character. All the characters in Smash Bros have at least one game on Nintendo Switch. Well, everyone prior to today would be Earthbound and F-Zero. But with the Earthbound today, that only takes it down to F-Zero, which F-Zero GX will come out on Nintendo Switch. No, I stand corrected. The F-Zero original game is on Switch Online. So, I guess we have every single character with at least one all the characters in Smash Bros. At least one game on Nintendo Switch. Except for Kazuya, for Tekken. I realized Tekken's not on Switch. Not in any way, form, or matter. So, but a lot of big stuff announced. Kind of looking at this list right here, all the stuff I wrote down, and of course the last one is Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and I got that one right on the mark with that prediction. A lot of the stuff I was not expecting. Nintendo Switch Sports, I got the mini trailer portion right, the Finger Snap, the surprise MLB The Show 22, Kingdom Hearts, and trying to think of the other one. The ones, Ezio Collection. Yeah. I was surprised those came into the Direct today. I'm like, those are really upcoming releases. I was not expecting those at all. Another big one, I love what they're doing with the old Star Wars games. They're putting Forced Release, which was a Wii game, out on Nintendo Switch, which, that's pretty good. I call that pretty good. And there were some games they covered in a Treehouse that also got a little coverage in the Direct, like Advance Wars 1 and 2 and Triangle Strategy. But I am all about that Mario Kart Pass, and the fact that it's on the expansion pack, I think that's going to be more of an incentive for people to get that expansion pack. I'm just saying, you get access to 64, Sega Genesis, Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer, and now the Mario Kart Battle Booster Course Pass. So, I'm excited about it. I don't have to pay any money for that, so I think we're going to be doing good for a while. And of course, we probably won't get anything big announcement stuff until, I say E3 is when we probably get our next stuff. Well, no, we didn't see any Zelda. I think Breath of the Wild 2 is going to get out this year. I think that's going to be an E3 announcement. So, well, and I think this amount of news is going to be good for a while. So, we can talk more about this in an upcoming stream. I might talk more about it on either probably Friday or Saturday. We'll see what goes with that. So, I do want to thank you guys for tuning in and watching. If you guys wish to check out this video and all of my others, feel free to do so on the platforms, on Twitter at WillYork_23, Twitch Texito28, and YouTube Will York. You guys can also add me as a friend on the Nintendo Switch with that friend code, and that text logo in the middle will guide you on your way to Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. That logo is also where you can find me on Discord, and I'm also streaming on Nintendo Switch Fans of Pittsburgh and Joplin. I do want to thank you guys for tuning in with me, for bearing with me through the bad buffering of the internet, but it's all on the purpose for, to get a good, genuine reaction. So, sacrifices must be made, but you know what? The good thing about sacrifices made is that they're kind of well worth it at the end. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I hope you guys have a great, wonderful evening. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Thanks again, once again, guys, and have a great, wonderful evening. Catch you on the flip side.